Okay, I really should have done a video about this much earlier than I have. It should have been in the first tutorial video. Somehow I overlooked it, so apologies for that. This is all about the mixer on the Polyend Synth. Once you boot the instrument up, it goes to this page, and to get to the mixer page, not surprisingly, you press the mixer button here. And if you press it again, you get to page 2 of the mixer, which is called the Sends page. So there are 2 pages, Mixer and Sends. And you can rotate the screen knob to move from one page to another, as you can with all multi-page sections of the synth. So this is the main page, the mixer page. So you have 3 sets of controls: level, pan, and then mod into delay, mod into reverb, delay into reverb. This is the way you send one effect into another. So pretty obviously, if you want to change the volume of the blue synth, you go top left, and you can see it going up and down. I'll just like that. The yellow synth up and down, and the magenta synth up and down. Now if you touch the tops of the encoders, you'll see that momentarily you see the actual level. Okay, just going to initialize the scene, and the initial value is -20 dB for the 3 levels. So the second section down is pan. This is how the sound appears in the stereo field. If I touch the tops of these 3 pan controls, they're all set to C for center. So if I rotate the pan control for the blue synth to the left, and if I go the other way, so it's not rocket science, pretty straightforward. Okay, and at the bottom, like I said, once you've set some effects up, which I haven't done yet on this, you can send those effects into each other. This one is set to -90 dB, as they all are at the moment. If I press the mixer button again to go into the Sends page, you can see the 3 level controls are greyed out. We can't get to those. So if I crank up the delay for the blue synth and play the blue synth, okay, turn that down. If I crank up the reverb on the yellow synth, you see that greyed out slider turns yellow as it gets turned up. There's loads of reverb on the yellow there. We'll turn that down. And if I crank up the modulation on the magenta synth, you see the magenta colour going along there. You can hear it's chorusy there. You see? So that's very simple, that page. It's simply the amount of the sound that you're sending into the effect. So obviously the further to the right these controls go, the more of the effect you're going to hear. And again here, press the top of the encoder to see the current value, and they're all set at -90 by default. Sorry for not talking about the mixer earlier on. I should have dealt with that in my first video, so that's an oversight. Mixer's a pretty important thing, obviously. So there we are, I've got a video which deals practically exclusively with the mixer on the Polyend Synth. Hope you enjoyed this one, and you'll see me in the next one.